Couldn't go through either. Thompson, left foot snapshot, up and under. Won't be a mark. Burke takes it. It'll be play on. He tries to. He's got it. Lost it. Mitchell. Well, they all want holding the football, but it would have been a game umpire to play it either way there.
That was some very good umpiring. They're working their guts out, and the pay a free kick then would have been dreadful.
And just the tackling of the Hawthorn team has been a delight to watch today. They've had 33 tackles. I think more to the point, they had 13 tackles in the first quarter because they were second to the footy. But as opposed to St Kilda, they've only had 15.
Well, Burke's doing a lot of hard work. Socket off the ground, a little bit high on Taylor. Conacher punches it away. Joel Smith against his old club. Bends it back. Thompson in front. Hudson used his body beautifully. Kicks it wide. Matthew Young. He runs around half back. He can go over the top. He will. Healy's got it. They trail by 2 points, the Saints. In towards 2-on-2 contest. Good mark. Darryl Wakeland. He chips it short. And the mark has been taken by Jason Trianides.
Now he is a goal kicker.
He's got a kick. He runs round the man on the mark. He kicks from 40 metres. Hits the post. What more? What more are we going to see in this game? You would not believe it. They're point the margin in favour of the Hawks.
Well, we wanted to go home at quarter time.
Not now, I'm telling you. I don't want to go anywhere. This is just an unbelievable game of footy.
Used to this situation. They had a draw last week too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good point, Catchy. There could be another one here. Just a point in at 97 Hawthorn, 96 St Kilda. You get to this stage, you think, well, neither team should lose. Walton will punch. Healy in front, Leckers.
Keep your feet.
It's good, Leckers.
Vandenberg, just couldn't complete it. Gets it back again in the hand pass. He spent a bit of time on the bench. Vandenberg needs to sit here. Chance for the Hawks. Conacher was it? Who goes it?
Dixon.
Dixon. He's got it.
He was the player. He was the actual player that we thought might have been the difference coming off the interchange bench when Crummell was removed from the ground early in the last quarter. But that's terrific stuff there by Hawthorn. But you go to half-back flank. That's where it all started. Leckers kept his feet. And the St Kilda player went to ground. You cannot afford to go to ground in a one-on-one contest when the ball's in disrepute.
Well, Hawthorn by 7 points now. And my mind casts back to a number of years ago when they knocked off Geelong at the old Optus Oval.
Gary Ayres went to the centre.
He did, and they came back and won it. But can they do it? Here's Robbie Harvey. From 70 metres, a one-on-one contest, Hall in front, Thump away, they'll go for the line, Mark Graham, good play Mark Graham, he should knock it on, he does, is that in the back? Yes! Oh, what a performance this. 3.5 minutes still to go, there's time for the Saints if they're good enough.
Yes, plenty of time for the Saints to tie it up, yet 3.5 minutes of play, a little bit early to go defensively.
Ooh,
gee, was almost out of bounds.
It out too.
Yes, yeah, good call.
But he copped it in the back first.
And the best player on the ground up to the half-time break in Tony Brown. He's been removed from the ground. Woods has done a magnificent job on him, only allowing him 3 possessions in 2.5 quarters.
Well, who would have
Thompson's
believed that?
come back onto the ground.
Salmon on his own. Sort of uncontested marks that St Kilda was taking in the first half.
Look at him slowing it down, Pete.
Has to, and he'll kick to the longest target, definitely in the Thompson or the Holland area.
And hug the boundary line.
Hug the boundary line. This is what experience is all about.
Sounds like Mike Williamson in the 66 grand final.
Hit the boundary line.
That's the one.
Another one we lost, the Magpies.
Yes. Holland in front. Burke. Almost a throw there. Carr. Young. Young clear of Woods, kicks to half forward. They've got to get a goal here. Barry Hall's got it. Play on. He tries to break the tackle while holding the footy.
That's a great tackle. But he didn't have much chance all the same.
Bit tough, wasn't it?
Trent Crove was very good in the tackle. Really strong. Hall is a strong man, but to hold the tackle and hold him up was good play.
Leckers. Angelo Leckers at right half back.
This will go down if they win at Hawthorn. One of the great victories, Pete.
I would. And you mentioned that Geelong game at Optus Oval. That was a great comeback, but I don't think they were behind by that far, and they had it on the other foot.
They were about 9 goals down at half-time that day.
I wish you stopped mentioning that, boys, please.
Couchy, you
Sorry,
can tell
Couchy.
the truth.
Yes, they had a slow sentiment, I think, Geelong that day.
Off the hands of Taylor and Smith. And Hawthorn would love to see the boundary line here. They do. Of course, Hawthorn were on the end of another comeback. That was in Brisbane by the then Brisbane Bears. I think the Hawks led by 45 points or something at three-quarter time and got rolled in the heat.
I love that Hawthorn coach's box. There's some animation there.
Salmon goes for the boundary line. All right, I'll ask you one. Is that deliberate?
No, because he did punch it back towards the boundary. When you're 25,
you see it so often, though, don't you?
Yeah, they never pay it in ruck contests. Here's Salmon. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a punch. A 30-metre punch and gained another 30 round the boundary line. Oh, that was fantastic play by Salmon and wasting valuable time. We're down to a minute and a half. Look at Salmon. He's like a big general out there. They have to score 2 goals to win the game. That's the Saints. Well done, Harford. Oh, cleverly done. He brings it in towards half forward area. Oh, Ben Dixon, a one-hander. He's a huge kick. He's a left footer.
He doesn't have to hurry. He can just take the ball in his own stride.
Look at
just
that.
Assess his options, Pete.
Well, he'll have to kick it 65 metres to score a goal, but at least he'll be putting it up in the goal square. And it'll be difficult now for the Saints. In fact, he's thinking, no, don't do that, son. Go for the top of the square. That's the way. That's the kick. He puts it right up there to put the pressure on. Holland's taken a ripper.
How good's he been?
Oh, he's taken it 10 metres out. Look at the emotion of Anthony Rock.
Magnificent, that.
And Holland has really stood up when he had to be counted. He's kicked 4 and about to maybe kick his 5th.
Yeah, a lot of people have questioned his ability, Nick Holland. A lot say that he's overrated. I don't know how they can say that, but in terms of the general perception,
Richardson last night, Holland today, they've both answered him, Mick.
No doubt.
I don't know. No one ought to say he's overrated. He's a good player.
But in the football public, a lot of people do, don't they, Pete?
They do.
And that's much maligned because he's a player that really works hard.
So
as far as I'm concerned, he's a real competitor.
Well, he's about to kick his 5th and shut the gate. He's kicked it. What a performance, Hawthorn. What a performance, Nick Holland.
Look at that. That's what the exhilaration of victory is all about. 22 seconds on the time clock to go. What a remarkable effort. 9 goals to 1 at quarter time. 11 goals to 4 at half time. Trailing by 44 points, but this Hawthorn team has certainly turned it around. Much to the efforts by that man on screen on the ground, on his back, picked himself up to kick a goal.
Well, it's one of the great comebacks. Bill Collins rode off Kingston Town at 1. He's virtually rode the Hawks off when they trailed by 51 points at quarter time, and they're going to get up and win. So I guess as commentators we should learn, but the Hawks will look at this tape back for a long time. Be great motivation for them, a bit like the Aussies in the cricket the other night.
And a bit like the old Hawthorn sides in the late 80s, when you just never write them off. They come from impossible positions.
But how they've come back, they've worked and worked and worked. And there's the siren. And that does cap one of the most remarkable Hawthorn victories I have seen.
That is a remarkable victory. Just the exuberation on every player's face. And that's what you play footy for, any competitive sport, on a collective basis, so you can share the memories of a victory of this ilk.
Well, it may be the biggest comeback of all time. They trailed by 63 points early in the game. Hawthorn by 13 at a boil over at Waverley.